What's up, guys? We are at the yard. I am getting ready to head to Charleston. And as you can see, I already have a load here. This morning I actually took the Pathfinder to get the exhaust fixed. I dropped it off, and as I was dropping it, a load popped up from one of my brokers. She's like, hey, I got this up in somewhere in North Carolina. It's gotta go to Charleston. So I'm like, all right, whatever, I'll go get it. It's not paying a ton of money, but I was like, all right. So I'm headed to get the load, and she calls me and she's like, hey, I've got one coming out of Charleston going back up to Raleigh. You want that one too? And she was like, it's still not paying a bunch, but you could probably get something else to pair with it and make a lot of money coming back up. And I'm like, hell yeah. So we do that. I got that one booked, and I was looking for another one. So I come home to get clothes because I've got to stay the night down there, which is fine, whatever. And as I'm like hanging out, getting ready to leave, she texts me again. She's like, hey, I might have something up in Apex for you to bring back to Charlotte. So what that kind of does is she's actually giving me a whole route, and if I can plug in stuff in between, I can make an absorbent amount of money, right? That's kind of the hard part. So I'm trying to plug some stuff in right now. Got this Teco block here. This is probably like 12,000 pounds. But got that. We're gonna hit the road, head to Charleston. I didn't really plan on filming today, but alas, here we are. So we're just gonna hit the road, get down to Charleston, get in the hotel room, and maybe edit some videos and stuff. Just hang out. I really wish I was kind of talking to a broker about a load, and they were kind of weird, so it kind of didn't go anywhere. But that would have been perfect. It was a little piece of equipment, and it was coming right to Charlotte. So I'm gonna call them back in a minute, see what this old hag says, and we're gonna hit the road. So all right, so we are I think we're in St. George or something like that, on the way down to Charleston. Probably about 45 minutes out. Getting some fuel now. As you can see, truck is looking real spicy. I ran her pretty low on fuel, so we definitely had to get some more fuel. But as you can see, we got this Teco block, and just taking it down to Charleston, man. But been a pretty smooth trip so far. It's been kind of rolling, trucking along, trying to keep it between the lanes. Since we are staying in Charleston tonight, we are just going to hang out there. Might find me something to get into later on today, but outside of that, man, just rolling. Might go eat my favorite restaurant tonight. I need to find a lock for the trailer so I can unhook it and go get me some food, but if not, I'll just Uber over there or something, but we'll see. But trip's going pretty good so far. One thing I did kind of do, you guys might be interested in, is I did end up raising the height on the ball. I think that raised it maybe 2 inches. And what that did do is, since I'm always in these construction zones and stuff, that really gave me about a foot maybe of height. It kind of helps me out. Look at that pearl, boy. But all right, we're just filling up. We're gonna finish getting fuel, and we're gonna hit the road. Y'all want to know what the road is like? Check this out. We got a flat. All right, me and Kevin are out here changing this fucking tire, and this has been hell, but it's going back on. We're almost done. Yeah, this has been a rough one. Luckily not that bad though. We're getting it snugged down, then we're gonna be good to go. So I've got luckily I've got another spare at home, but I think this is one of the let's see here. Yeah, that was one of the bigtex tires. So that was the last bigtex tire I had, but the spare is also one, which explains why I blew the F up. Alright guys, so we are up. I'm about to get everything ready. I'm packed up. Gonna get some breakfast really quick, and then we're gonna hit the road, hit our first drop, and pick up in Johns Island. Then we're gonna head up to Apex. Should be like I think I hit 95 and just go straight up through Florence and then take some back roads, so should be good. We're gonna get rolling and get the heck up out of here. All right, let's light her up. Oh yeah. All right, so we're here at the first drop off, waiting on them to come unload me, but got the Teco block. We're here checking it out. Pretty smooth trip besides the flat tire. It was one of my old, as you can see, that is one of the bigtex tires. I think if you're not putting like a crazy load on them, you'll probably be okay, but if you're doing like me, you're probably gonna hate them.
Baby, don't with some baby blue. Good old boys got on the faded boots, working a 9 to 5. I'm just another southern hellraiser. They break it down, make it sound for them dropping.
So, I don't care what anybody says, like, there's nothing quite like living in the Carolinas. Like, it's amazing. Stuff you see here, some of the views, lakes, the oceans, there's nothing like it. The rivers, the freaking mountains, everything's here. I don't think I'll ever move, to be honest with you, because it's so great. I mean, some of the people suck, but outside of that, you know, Carolinas is awesome. But I do have the load. I picked it up. I didn't film it because I was trying to get the heck up out of there. But we are headed up the road. We're going to try to find some fuel here in a minute. And yeah, we're buzzing pretty good. I got about 230 miles left. So, we're doing pretty good today. Only in the Carolinas, baby.
You watch me live on TV.
Only in the Carolinas. That's beautiful. I know some of you guys probably looking at that like, man, what the heck is that? But that is gorgeous. Beautiful. Being able to ride down the road and see that. This is Jordan Lake over here in North Carolina near Apex. It is beautiful, man. See, this is the type of stuff that you can't, I don't care what anybody says, you can't get this stuff everywhere. Like, man, the South is amazing. Yeah, some of the people suck, but outside of that, it's pretty great. So we are back. I did get the load dropped, and now I'm headed to the crib from the yard. It's been a long day. I ain't gonna lie, I definitely forgot to even film the evening part of it just because it was so, I was just ready to get to the house. But headed to the crib to get some dinner, lay down and hang out with the family. Yeah, good 2 days. Didn't really spend a lot of money. Made a good amount for a day and a half, basically. So can't really complain. But looking forward to tomorrow. We can see what we can find tomorrow. I'm probably gonna drop my truck off either Thursday or Friday to my mechanic and let him look at the front end, because it does need some front end's jiggling a little bit, you know. It's a little loud, so we're gonna see. Probably needs a wheel bearing or two. Probably not even wheel bearings. It may even be tie rod ends. I don't really know, but we'll get it checked out. And yeah, y'all have a good night. I'm headed to bed.